Is the Third World War coming? The US President Donald Trump has announced a 10% tariff to European Union on top of the natural duty to 8 countries including Denmark, Netherlands, Germany, UK, etc. over the issue of Greenland. He wants to acquire Greenland by any cost, but European Union has clearly clarified that they will not bow down or succumb to the pressure created by Trump, and Greenland is not for sale. It is the kingdom under Denmark and will be, and they have already declared that they may put retaliatory tariff against the Trump's 10% additional tariff. They are the NATO alliances, and whatever Trump is doing is not at all justified as per the European Union. This trade game or trade war is not new. So earlier Trump has also imposed 50% tariff to India, 25% tariff due to the trade deficit between India and the USA, and extra 25% is a punitive tariff due to the reasons because India is purchasing oil and defense equipment from the Russia, and secondly India is doing trade with Iran, and thirdly we can say that BRICS countries are trying to replace dollar as a currency. So these are the three reasons. So like India has also silently imposed a 30% tariff to US pulses and crops, and already US senators are crying and asked to Trump to withdraw this. Now everywhere there is a geopolitical tension and the drama, and US is using that trade as a geopolitical leverage because they are the biggest consumer market. Now thing is that due to these tariffs, are the countries not affected? Definitely the countries will be affected, but it has to be reminded that US also export many things to European Union, so they are also trying it as a weapon. So that's why the Denmark president has already declared that they have already deployed troops to near the Greenland. India, due to this tariff, India's export is being harmed. Around from this year also the export has come down from 74 billion euro to US dollar to 53 billion US dollar. So this may be a huge loss. The sectors that like gems, jewelries, textiles, marine products, that are being hugely affected. So in addition to that, Trump has already announced he will impose 500% tariff to the Indian goods. So if that is implemented, then there will be no point of doing trading with US, and market will be hugely affected. And Trump is doing this because India is continuously purchasing Russian oils and also defense equipment, because they are our allies, that India will decide from which country will buy or not. So due to this geopolitical drama and the tension, the Indian stock market or the Nifty 50 index is being hugely down to about 2% and is highly volatile. So let's see if the India's 30% retaliatory tariff will not backfire us, and we'll have a good hardcore negotiation with US president, so that our 50% tariff, including the 25% punitive tariff, can also go down. And we have to be self-reliant in all the sectors, so that we will not be afraid to any kinds of tariff, and other countries will be dependent on us. So Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.